Hey guys, it's TJ Vitens with the Strategic Real Estate Team, and today we're making a video about the property that's just about to be listed at 1042-1046 Vineyard Drive in Oregon. And I just wanted to let you know before we get into the video, I have the appraisal that was just done a couple months ago on this property. It actually came in at $308,000, so we know the property is going to appraise. We only have it listed at $294,900, so you better hurry fast and act before somebody else snatches this one up. I've been doing a lot of looking around, and I can tell you right now, if you're looking to get into the real estate investment game, there's no time like the present, and you don't want to look back on the future and go, man, remember when we could have bought that at this price? Don't let that be you. In the meantime, continue watching the video, and I'm actually going to go over some of the numbers and why now is a great time to invest in a property. So keep watching.
Hey guys, it's TJ Vitens with the Strategic Real Estate Team, and here we're going over basically a worksheet that I put together for the duplex located at 1042-1046 Vineyard Drive in Oregon, Wisconsin. Basically, we're going to go over the costs if you were going to be an owner-occupant or if you wanted to invest in your financial future. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that there are some assumptions that we have to make, and numbers can vary. Obviously, we're assuming an interest rate and down payment amounts, so just kind of bear with me. If at the end you still have questions, just give me a call at 608-576-0044 or email me at tjvitens@kw.com. So let's just jump in here. The first scenario we're going to run through is for an FHA first-time home buyer. After we do that one, I'm going to go through for a non-owner occupied investment buyer, and once we're all done, I'm actually going to share with you a bonus that the seller is going to offer for an accepted offer by the end of April. So first, let's just start out with the FHA home buyer. This would be for somebody getting an FHA loan. So the assumptions we're going to make on this are the purchase price is going to be $294,900. We'll have an interest rate of 4.75%. With an FHA loan, it's about 3.5% down. So you're looking at a down payment of $10,321.50. The bonus that the seller is actually offering is $3,000, and it's only for a limited time, so we need to get your offer accepted by the end of April. So call me right away if that deadline is approaching, and which leaves us with a loan amount of $284,578.50. So now we'll go over our buying a house versus buying a duplex analysis. So if you're buying it, if you're looking to buy a house at a price of roughly $290,000, or you could buy this duplex for roughly $290,000. Basically, this is what we're going to go over. So if you just bought a house, your loan amount with an FHA loan is going to be $284,578. There you'll probably have a lower interest rate, so we're going to assume 4.75, a 30-year term for the mortgage. Your monthly payment's going to roughly be $1,484. The taxes on this particular duplex is $518. Obviously, with the house it could be different, so we're going to assume the same amount for monthly property taxes. And then we'll say just $80 as an estimate for insurance. So your total payment for a house, if you were just going to buy a house, is $2,082.85 per month if you're looking at roughly a $290,000 house and getting an FHA loan. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at buying this particular duplex using an FHA loan. So we're going to say we have the loan amount will be the same. So you have a $284,578 loan. We'll have the same interest rate. It's amortized, or it's a 30-year loan term. So you have the same monthly payment. Taxes are going to be the same. Insurance is the same. So essentially we have the same monthly payment, but now on the other side of that property you have somebody paying rent, and the rent, particularly in this unit right now, is $1,050 per month. So if we take your $2,082 payment minus $1,050, you're actually paying $1,000.32 a month. So obviously you can see, if you're looking to build long-term wealth, this is a great way to go if you're open to having a neighbor, essentially. So if you want to get in the investment game, I would highly recommend starting out with a duplex. I know that's kind of how I got started, and I just sold one to a young gentleman who just did the same thing. So what he did is he bought the duplex, renting out the other half, and then he actually rented out one of his rooms, so his payment actually is right around $400 a month, which is pretty sweet. So now what we'll do is we'll go over the non-owner occupied investment property. So if you're an investor looking to buy this, I'm just going to run through the numbers quick for you. So you have a purchase price of $294,900. Obviously, if it's an investment property, they're going to charge you a higher interest rate, so we're saying 6.5%. We're going to assume you're going to put 25% down, so that brings us to $73,725. And then we're also going to be a 30-year loan. The loan amount's going to be $221,175, and that brings us to a monthly mortgage payment of $1,397. We're going to have taxes of $518 per month roughly. We're guesstimating again on the insurance of $80 a month, but that'll give us a monthly payment of $1,996.34. So the rental income that you're bringing in on the property is actually $2,100 a month. So if we take the rental property, the rental income, less the monthly mortgage payment of $1,996.34, you actually have a positive total cash flow of $103.66. So obviously, if you're looking for investment property, that's good that you can start out with the cash flow right away. But what if we take a look at actually the after-tax cost of owning? I'm going to do this. I'm going to break this down for both the FHA buyer and the investment property buyer. It actually makes a significant difference when you take a look at the after-tax cost of owning. So let's just jump into that right now. So we'll start out with the after-tax cost of owning for an investor. First we have to establish the taxes, and we have taxes of $518 per month. So when we times that or multiply that by 12, we have the taxes for the year of $6,220.32. Then what you have to do is figure out what the interest is going to be that you're going to pay on the loan. So the interest for the first year, I actually went to bankrate.com and just figured it out on their website, and roughly you're going to pay in $14,303 in interest in the first year. So you have a total tax liability equal to $20,523.91. So essentially what that is it's the property taxes you pay for the year, and then all the interest that you've paid on the loan. Now here I'm assuming you're in a 30% tax bracket. You can obviously be in a higher, a lower. Just figure it out for yourself, or give me a call and I can kind of help you with that. But we're assuming a 30% tax bracket, so if we take our 30% tax bracket rate times $20,523, we have $6,157. And if we take that divided by 12 months, we have $513.10 per month essentially that we save. So we have a total cost per month. Remember, this is the investment property, so we have $1,996 is the total payment every month. And then if we subtract the $513 that you'll save, that you'll not have to pay in taxes, essentially, your after-tax cost of owning the duplex per month is $1,483. You know, obviously we're not assuming anything with bringing in rents and whatnot, and there's some variables that can obviously be different for everybody, but this is just to give you an idea. People that are probably going to be more interested or not know how to do this are going to be the owner occupants. So let's just run through this real quick for the owner occupant. So again, we're going to say the taxes for the year were $6,220. And then also, again, I looked at bankrate.com, found out that the interest rate the interest paid in the first year for this property with the FHA terms that we went over earlier would be $13,422. So you would have total tax liabilities of $19,643, and we're going to assume you're in a 25% tax bracket. Obviously that could be higher or lower, so we're going to take the 25% times your total liabilities, brings us to $4,901.76. Divided by 12 is going to be $409.23 per month. So if we take your total cost per month, so your total payment every month is $1,484.49 minus the $409.23 that you're going to save in taxes. Your actual after-tax cost of owning this duplex per month is $1,075.26. And again, remember, we're not adding anything in here with the other side that you're renting out to somebody. So obviously you can see this is a pretty good deal if you're looking to get into investment property as an owner occupant just to get your foot in the door, or if you're an investor and you have 25% to put down. And then I remember I said I would talk about the bonus offer. Essentially what it is the seller's offering $3,000 a credit for prepaids, closing costs, whatever, to a buyer for an accepted offer by the end of April, and it has to close within 30 days, within 60 days of acceptance. And then I also put in this little warning down here for you, just letting you know all the numbers are estimates and not final values. Obviously, I'm not an accountant. I'm not giving you accounting advice or any legal advice. This is just an idea for people to run through. If you actually want to sit down and talk about it more, I can kind of tell you some stuff, and we can work through it then. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to either call me, email me, leave a comment on the video, 608-576-0044, or tjvitens@kw.com. I look forward to hearing from you.